Welcome to English Language Academy. Title: The Mapmaker's Last Voyage. English Story Chapter 1, The Beginning. In a small seaside village called Eloria, there lived an old mapmaker named Elias. He was known for creating the most beautiful and detailed maps anyone had ever seen. His maps were not just tools for travel, they were stories that spoke of distant lands and uncharted places. Elias had spent years perfecting his craft. His hands were rough and calloused from years of holding quills and ink pots, but his eyes still shone with the spark of adventure. Yet there was one place he had never mapped: the fabled Isles of Lyria. A mysterious chain of islands said to be hidden beyond the horizon of dreams. No sailor had ever returned from there, but Elias dreamed of them every night. Chapter 2. The Call of Adventure. One evening, as the sun dipped below the ocean, painting the sky with shades of orange and pink, a young sailor named Finn knocked on Elias's door. Finn was tall, with wild, curly hair and a fearless smile. He had heard of Elias's maps and wanted to seek him out. "I've come to ask you to join me," Finn said, holding a map marked with strange symbols and a red X at its center. "I am heading to the Isles of Lyria, and I need a guide who knows the ways of the sea." Elias's heart quickened. The Isles of Lyria, the very place he had dreamed of, but he knew the dangers. No one who set sail there ever came back. "Are you sure, Finn? It's a journey no one returns from," Elias said, his voice trembling. "I've heard stories, and I believe there is more to this world than we know," Finn said with a determined look. Elias thought of the years he had spent as a mapmaker, charting the known world but never knowing the thrill of exploring the unknown. It was time to change that. Chapter 3. The Journey Begins. The next morning, Elias and Finn set sail aboard a sturdy ship called the Wanderer. It was a small, brave vessel with sails as white as the clouds. They left Eloria behind, leaving the familiar behind for the whispers of the sea. Days turned into weeks as they navigated the unpredictable ocean, with Elias using his old maps to guide their course. They encountered sudden storms, giant waves, and strange, shimmering fish that danced in the moonlight. But Elias never gave up, and Finn never faltered. One night, as the ship cut through a sea that glistened like liquid silver, they finally saw it. A line of islands shrouded in mist and glowing with an otherworldly light. The Isles of Lyria. Chapter 4. The Mystery Unfolds. As they approached the islands, strange sounds filled the air. There were whispers carried by the wind, voices of sailors long gone. The air was thick with magic, and Elias's heart pounded. They docked at the largest island and set foot on land unlike any they had ever seen. The trees were tall and twisted, with leaves that shimmered in colors unknown. Flowers spoke to one another in soft murmurs, and the ground felt alive. The duo explored the island, discovering ancient ruins carved with symbols that matched the ones on Finn's map. Elias traced the lines with his fingers and realized the map had not just marked a place. It had been a guide to this ancient city. A city that seemed frozen in time. Chapter 5. The Guardian of Lyria. Deep in the heart of the island, Elias and Finn found an old temple. Its stone walls were covered in vines, and a sense of silence weighed heavily upon them. Inside, they found a room with a throne made of jade, and on it sat a figure wrapped in a cloak of sea foam. "Who dares enter the realm of the Isles of Lyria?" a voice boomed. It was the Guardian, an ancient being who protected the secrets of the island. "We seek the truth," Elias said boldly, though he felt a fear he had never known. "We seek to know what lies beyond the horizon of dreams." The Guardian's eyes, deep and stormy, studied them. "To know the truth is to face the cost," it said. "Are you prepared to pay it?" Finn nodded without hesitation, but Elias hesitated. Was he ready to face what lay beyond? Chapter 6. The Cost of Truth. The guardian spoke of the journey's price, a choice that would change them forever. Elias and Finn were given the option to see the Isle's greatest secret, the path to the edge of the world where stars met the sea. Elias knew that to choose this path meant leaving behind everything he had ever known. The maps he had made, the life he had led, all would be left in the past. "I am ready," Elias said, finally understanding the value of discovery. A light as bright as the sun erupted, and the ground shivered. The ocean parted before them, revealing a path of stars that stretched into the unknown. Chapter 7. The Last Voyage. As they stepped forward, Elias felt the weight of the moment. He had made the map of a lifetime, the map of dreams and truth. The world beyond the Isles was unknown, a place of wonder and danger. The guardian's voice followed them as they sailed into the stars. "May you find what you seek, and may the world know your story." Elias and Finn sailed on into the heart of the unknown, leaving behind the world they knew, forever changed. The end of one journey is just the beginning of another. And Elias's map would live on, not as an object, but as a story told across time and seas. The end. Thanks for watching English Language Academy. Subscribe now.